Hello everybody, back here again for Vlog-A-Day. Today is Friday the 14th, and today was a gorgeous day weather-wise. Got this morning, got a couple things taken care of, nothing too major. Didn't have the puppy this morning, which I thought I was going to be able to sleep in. Didn't happen, I was up fairly early. Kind of sucked, but it is what it is. So I was going to run to Home Depot last night. I didn't, I pushed it off till today because I had some other stuff going on. Then I decided to go get some food for the weekend camping trip, which we were going to do. And I thought, well, instead of stopping way out, having Karen have to waste time and stuff, I'll just go do it. So I ran over to Walmart because I need at Home Depot. I get at Walmart too. So stopped in there, got a couple items I needed. Grabbed a new Thermacell thing that basically for mosquitoes, and grabbed a little game set thing for like $20 with like the little golf balls and the string you throw at the ladder game thing, whatever it's called. So I thought, well, okay, no big deal. I'll go ahead and hit that. And a couple of items. Got back to the house pretty quick, and then started busting ass to get ready for taking off to go camping. So spent the rest of the day, other than that, sitting down going to Walmart. And then I sat down right before Karen got home to sync up my phone to upload a few more podcasts on here, so I'd have that set and done. I was up and moving all day long. So went ahead, got the camper out, got the other things loaded up, all that kind of stuff, got firewood in it. Took a bunch of firewood, got my pallet cut-offs to start, because they're killing dried, so they'll start and burn real fast. Got two big ass logs to help burn all weekend, which I like that little just smoldering light smoke going all weekend long. It's nice, plus makes it a lot easier to start the next fire. Just flip the log over, chuck some dry wood on top of it, and boom, you got a flame going. So definitely a good thing there. Hauled the camper out, went ahead, gave it a good bath, got the power washer out, power washed it, all the fun there. Also went ahead, decided to change it on the truck. The truck was actually past due for an oil change, so I went ahead and did that as well. Just worked, and it's been so long since we've been camping. Karen says it's been 2 years since we had the camper out. I didn't think it's been that long, but it might have been. So she thinks it was April, May last year, or 2 years ago, because we didn't camp at all during COVID, because the campsites were all either shut down and or the ones that were open were 100% occupancy, because there's a lot of people that were traveling the road full time in their RVs that needed a place to live. So we just kind of stayed away from everyone. And plus, we don't have a shower in our unit, so we'd have to go deal with the bathhouses, and a lot of them were closed. So a lot of the campsites that were open had it, if you were full on your own hookups, you could run it, but they didn't have any type of bathhouse, so which we would need, which we could take technically, bring a luggable loo and a pump up sprayer thing, but we didn't. So, and I had to get hang out and just go back and get all the canopies and the chairs, and I got the loungers, and I got the hammock and all that, just all kinds of stuff. It is what it is. So I went ahead, was able to get it all done. I was just working my butt off just as the day went on, and it was amazing how much work it really come down to, because you forget how much it is. And we were doing it a lot. It was a big deal. One, a lot of stuff was already pre-packed. We didn't unpack it quite so much, but I've been here home so long, I've unpacked, and I've also kind of forgot what I was doing in the easiest way of doing it. So got everything all loaded up, everything's good to go. Basically, just it takes a while. It's a pain in the butt. So told my wife, I said, hey, we're going to camp a lot more often, we're going to camp a lot less often, and for a lot longer. So I'm going to do this much work. I want to be there more than 2 nights, 3 days. And if we do it more often, it won't be this much work, because I'll be used to it. I have everything kind of organized, so it is what it is. But went ahead. She finally got home. We basically chatted a little bit, finished packing the last little bit of stuff in there, got the freezer ready, got the cooler ready, got everything got strapped up, got strapped down. Even brought myself an extra gas can, because who knows if the world's gonna everybody's gonna panic about the whole stupid gas thing or what's on that side of the state. So I brought enough, one of my 5-gallon cans that's left over for my lawnmower and for my motorcycle and whatnot. So thought, hey, I'll have an extra one just in case. It's enough gas to get me home from where I'm at. So if for some reason run out, or if I get siphoned or whatever, I can get my butt home. So was happy with that. Got it all ready to go, packed up, headed out. Had to swing by and grab a dog that I was watching this weekend. So stopped in, grabbed the puppy, talked to her for a little bit, chatted about the RV, headed out. And wow, we're back out in the sun, aren't we? Holy crap, right here. But went ahead and headed this direction. It's about a 2-hour drive with the trailer, with the traffic and the whatnots and stuff. Not quite, hour and a half, 2 hours, some of that ballpark range. Got over here, everything went perfectly smoothly. One turn, I should have turned. We were chatting a little bit and stuff, and I ended up going straight. Should have turned on it, and it happened because part's like, well, you turn here, you go to camp and stuff. I'm like, well, I clearly don't turn there, because we're going to a state park, not the camp she used to go to with the church group. So I was thinking, I can't turn there. And it's funny because that was my turn, but it is what it is. So it literally added 3 minutes onto my time according to GPS. We got to see some different parts of the state we had never seen before in different parts of town. Chilled in, got here, got back and got it set up. Everything went smoothly. Thought I had a dog crate that somebody had basically ordered and dropped it off my place. It turned out to be a playpen, not a crate, so it's not quite as good as I wanted. The little Yorkie that I'm watching has backed out of her harness twice now. First time it happened, I had a freaking heart attack. Lost my damn mind. Found her 2 seconds later. I'd say within 35 seconds found her. But man, I had that panic attack. Shit, I lost somebody's dog because they're in their harness, and I should have brought my own harness. But I thought, you have a dog, you have your harness, it'll fit, it'll work. Nope, she just backs up the second she hits the tension on that lead, backed right out of it. So, but we got her up in there. We got it all good to go. Got her back, and everything's fine. So now when she's not in my arms, or I'm not like holding her and walking her, she's literally in the playpen and on the leash both. So with enough slack that she can't get enough tension on the leash in order to get the harness off or backwards. So we're good to go there. So went ahead, got it all set up. I didn't even bother putting the canopy up because it was already dark enough, the shade. Didn't need the canopy, and it wasn't looking like it's gonna rain. I said, how long just wait, see if we can put the canopy up in the morning, we'll go from there. Got the mat out, we put like a mat out in front to kind of keep the dirt, so the dirt gets tracked onto the mat, not into my camper. Hung out a little bit, stuff, just kind of chilling around. I'm like, hey, what do you want? I said, you want to get something to eat? She goes, yeah, it's cool. So looked up, decided to get a barbecue. Remember to a place called iBarbecue. Not that great. It was kind of bland. It really was just kind of bland. It was all right, it was fine, whatever, blah, blah. But everything was just, like it was just mild down. Like it wasn't great. So got that ate. I actually came back here to that place. I ended up mixing up, we had pork and brisket, and then I had baked beans, she had mac and cheese, and then we had some cornbread. I ended up mixing all my baked beans, my barbecue sauce, my pork, and my brisket all in together, and that actually became pretty damn good at that point because there was enough mixture of flavors that kind of made it taste like it was something there. So had a good time. Hung out, just kind of basically chilled around a little bit. We got the fire going. Fire was having no problem at all. Set the hammock up, and everything's good there. Couldn't find a big, wide, like rug hammock, so I ended up using my parachute hammock, and it works great. It's just awesome. We have bug netting and stuff on top of it that I just left down and laid on top of the bug netting too, because I don't need it. So, plus it restricts my view at that point. But hung around, talked, went down to the lake by the boat ramp thing and stuff. Watched a bunch of kids flipping their canoes over and their kayaks over and stuff. Didn't know how to paddle or anything. It was everybody else on the side were just laughing and saying how we got a free show at the dinner meal, blah blah, whatever. Had a great time. Just yeah, had a blast. Really had a fun time. So wrapped it up. Finally headed to bed. Had myself a couple cigars and then basically headed in and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.